Hi everyone, this is Shirley from Shirley's World. And I went to Goodwill today because it's Friday and they changed tags. But my morning didn't start out wonderful. I got up nice and early, but when I went to feed my cats, my cat, the one that has been sort of not eating, was eating really well, the really old cat. She's eating well today. So the other cat, who's usually just scarfing things down like crazy because she's quite big, she's fat, fatty Maddie. But she was not eating. She was trying to eat and then looking at me and meowing and trying to eat. She acted like she had something wrong with her mouth. So I tried to look in her mouth, but she wouldn't let me look in her mouth. And I knew something was going on in there. She either had broken a tooth off, she had a abscess, something going on in her mouth. Maybe she cut her tongue. I didn't know what was wrong. But she kept looking at me and meowing. She was hungry. She wanted to eat. She couldn't even drink fluids. I mean, I tried to give her water, like some chicken broth. She wouldn't, she just tried, she'd put her face down to it and sniff, and you could tell she wanted to eat so bad, and she just couldn't. So I thought, well, I have to do something about this, and I wanted to go to Goodwill right away. So I called the vet up, and she said I could bring her up around 12:30. Now it's like 9:30. I wanted to get an early start. So I asked her, well, could I bring her up and you could put her in a pen, you know, a cage, and see her when you can, and then call me. Oh yeah, they could do that, which I probably got charged for a hospital day. I don't know. I didn't look at the receipt, but so on my way to Goodwill, I left her off, and the vet said she would call me as soon as she had a chance to look at her. So I was in Goodwill, and they called me, and they couldn't really see anything in her mouth without sedating her. And they looked around, and she has a fever though. She had not a real high fever, but she had a fever. So they think that she has an abscess starting. Her gums are a little bit red. So they're treating her for like an oncoming abscess. So they gave her an injection of a long-acting antibiotic, and gave her steroid for swelling and a pain medication. And they said they didn't think it was necessary to do blood work right now. So they said I could pick her up in about a half hour. I said, well, I won't be able to pick her up for a couple hours. They said, that's fine. They don't have any other in-house patients right now. So I could pick her up whenever I was ready. So that was good. So I went to Goodwill, and first thing I noticed is the sign says that half-price tags are red. Well, that's what they were last week. So I immediately went to one of the workers, and I said, didn't you change tag colors? Last week was red. And so he says, oh, yeah, let me go check. So I was right. The tag should have been white. So they went around, changed all the tags. So it's like I had just gotten there right at the beginning of the tag change, because nobody that was there before me knew that white was the color change. So I knew I was only going to be there a short time, and I didn't really have enough energy to do a huge haul today. So I was really looking for things that were half price with the white tags. So let me show you what I got. I did get some things that were regular price, but my Goodwill, the prices are pretty good compared to other places in the U.S. that I've heard about. I feel privileged that my Goodwill has such good prices still. Now that may not go on. Now this was regular price, so this was a women's long sleeve top, which was $4. Also, another thing, I didn't want to use, I knew I was only going to get a few things, so I didn't want to use my 35% off coupon on just these few things because then it would be gone. So I only got 10 things. I spent $32.42, whatever that comes out to. But I didn't use any coupons on these, so that's why I was trying to get half price things. But I paid the full price of like $4 for this. But it's an Eileen Fisher, which is good. And it's a size small. And it's real see-through, like an open cardigan, sort of that you would just put over something. You could put it over a tank top. You could put it over anything. You could put it over a bathing suit for that matter. But just an open front little cardigan, long sleeve. And I know I paid full price for this one, and the reason I got it was, number one, it's a Chico's size 3, which is a bigger size. It's this crepey white cotton material. It has roll-up sleeves. It's regular price. So this was only $4. So this is new with tags. Now they tore off the price actually of this, what this would be, but I have the UPC number and everything on here, and I can look up the style. But it's a front zipper, like a little jacket that you could wear, I don't know, to the beach or anything. It's real summery. This white crepey summer-like fabric. I get that. Now the couple pairs of jeans I got, they were half price. So they raised their price jeans from $5 to $6. So these were $3. This is the white tag. It's sort of like a clear tag, but that's what they call white. These are a pair of Tahari jeans. I've never had a pair of Tahari jeans before, so I'm not really sure if they'll do really well or not. They're a slight boot cut, and they are a size 2, just a little pair of jeans, a size 2 in Tahari. Those are $3. And the other pair of jeans I got were Not Your Daughter's jeans, size 8, in a straight leg, dark wash jean. So those are $3. Then I got a brand that I would have never picked up, but they had two things going for it. One, it was half price. This is a skirt. 2, it's a denim skirt. And 3, it's a midi. It's a long skirt, almost a maxi skirt. Depends how tall you are, I guess. But it buttons all the way down the front. There's no kick plate. It's just that opening right there. And this is a size 14 women. So I'll try it. Oh, that's the brand, yeah. The brand is Van Heusen. The Van Heusen that makes men's shirts and men's clothes. So I would have never really picked this up probably, except it was half price. So it was only like, not sure what skirts are. I don't think they're more than normally $4.98, so this would probably be $2.50. I don't have my paper out that tells me my Goodwill prices, but so we'll try it and see. I got this, I saw this last week, and I almost got it last week, but this week it was half price. It's a Tommy Bahama men's extra large. It's this window pane in the sort of the Tommy color, navy blue with red and white window pane. Long sleeve, a nice big, like a polo rugby long sleeve shirt. So I was glad to see that was half price. And this was half price. A little dress by Cachet. And this is a size extra small. It's rayon and spandex. And the lining is polyester. But it was half price, and it has a laundry tag on it. So it was just laundered. It's just a floral dress with sort of a draped neckline. And it's fitted at the waist. And it's below the knee, just below the knee. Dress. Then I found this, this was not half price either. So this was about $3. This is an Under Armour. Now I'm not sure if this is men's or women's. It's a large, fitted, cold gear. It's for cold gear. The Under Armour there and this on the sleeve says base 3.0. So this is what you would wear under, say, if you're going skiing or whatever, or just being out in the cold. Your base layer, your base like underwear under your coat or your shirt or whatever. It has thumb holes on the sleeves. So a nice Under Armour, but I'm not sure if this is men's. It's fitted and it's a large. So, I mean, I could wear it, but it's long. So I'm thinking, let me see how long the sleeves are. The sleeves are really long. So I'm going to call this a men's. It's not as fitted as a compression shirt, but it is going to be fitted on a men's. So call it a men's. This was not half price, but it was new with tags, and it's by the Limited. I'm not sure. Did that store close? Is there any more Limited stores out there? I think ours closed. This is a medium, and it had been $99. It's just a basic stretchy, sleeveless black dress with a wide neckline. And some, I don't know if you can see it, there's some gathering right here. But just a nice basic black dress. And so dresses are $5.98. So I paid full price for this, which kills me, and that's all I got. Now, the change I think I'm going to try. I'm going to try this. There is some people on YouTube or some resellers that will sell boxes of clothes. People that go out and thrift a huge amount of things. They sell reseller boxes to resellers. And which means I wouldn't have to go out and thrift in the stores. Because I'll tell you, yes, that is fun. It's fun for about a half hour for me anymore. It just kills my back. it's not fun anymore like it used to be. So I'm thinking, I've been watching some YouTube videos of a couple different people that do these boxes, these reseller boxes. And the one that I keep going back to is called the Thrifting Wanderluster. Thrifting Wanderluster. And she has a YouTube videos too, and she does haul videos when she gets the things. I've watched her haul videos a lot. She gets some really good things. And the way she can do this is she shops mostly at the bins. And she gets things really, really inexpensively, but I forget where she lived. She lived out west, and they just recently, this past year, moved to Tennessee. And wherever she's living in Tennessee, they have wonderful brands in there. She gets some wonderful brands in her bins. So she sells on Poshmark also. She has a small store on Poshmark, not real big. But she makes most of her money doing these reseller boxes. So you can look her up to watch her YouTube videos, the Thrifting Wanderluster, W-A-N, Wander, not wonder. And it's the same name for her. It's a .com, thriftingwanderluster.com is her, where you can go to see her boxes, to buy her boxes. So I have watched people do unboxing, you know, when they get a box from these resellers and they do an unboxing right on YouTube. So you can see as they're opening up the box and taking out the things, what they're getting. So I watched several of them, and everybody seems to be pleased with what they're getting for the price they're getting it at. Yes, it will be more than $2 or $3 a piece that I'm paying now, or it will be a lot less than if I would go to the bins, but my bins are not easy to get to. I would love to go to them if they were close to me, but they aren't, and it's not a good drive. So I'm going to try a box or two from her and see, because she gets much better brands. Some of the brands are the same, but she gets brands that I don't get here. And she gets a lot more Anthropologie brands and some of the really good brands of things that you can sell at a higher price. So I'm going to try it and see if that would be a better way for me to go, as it's getting more and more work for me to go out and thrift. Believe me, it's the thing that I would never, 2 years ago, I would never think that I would want to sort of give up going out and thrifting. But it's getting old stuff is not fun. Especially because I have no energy and my back is not good. I mean, it's getting so bad that I'm afraid I'll have to actually do something about it. Like, I'd hate to think I have to go have surgery, but my legs are weak. It's hard for me to walk any distance, and it's not good. So that is what I'm thinking about doing, trying this and seeing. The other things are here in the house. I can take photos. If I don't take too many at a time, I can list and measure and do things like that. But the going out and thrifting for long periods of time to get enough items that I would like I like to get over 30 items at least when I go out. And that's not easy. If you don't want to get just crap, you know, you want to get good brands. I like to be pickier. I haven't even been as picky as I'd like to be, but to be really picky, I would have to go to several stores, not just one. I would have to go take a quick look through, and but see, when you look through things quick, a lot of things you don't find the better brands, like that Island Fisher. I was just going through it, and if I wouldn't have gone, through that rack totally, I would have never found that Island Fisher top. It's the same with anything. You can't just go in and magically find things quick. Another thing I would like to do is, if I do go to the thrift stores, I would like to sort of research doing some hard goods. I watch a lot of the one I'm sort of binge watching right now. They're from England, and I love to hear the British accent. And it's Nick and Andrea Hills. If you look them up on YouTube, their videos, I love their videos. And they're a couple, they're a married couple, and they're from either Hitchin. It's like 30 minutes north of London. They said, I think that's what they said, Hitchin or Kitchen. I think it's Hitchin. And so I like to watch them, and she does some clothes, but he does all hard goods things. He's big in games and toys and anything, really. They do books and CDs and games and all kinds of things. I would like to research things and be able to know what, if I see something, to know it's worth getting. Right now, I can't even buy anything without standing there on my computer the whole time looking every little thing up. But I see men coming. If I get to Goodwill early enough, I'll see guys coming in Goodwill, and they head right to the hard goods. They only spend a few minutes, and I'm sure they're going from Goodwill to Goodwill or thrift store to thrift store and quick in and out looking for good things to sell. And I'd like to be able to do that, but that's going to take a lot of studying and research for me to do that, which I can do at home on the computer. And then if I'd recognize things. Also, I don't want to buy really heavy things, because Nick, the one from England, they buy CD players and game things and TV screens and all kinds of things, which are heavy and a pain in the neck to ship. But he's been doing this for like 15, 17 years. And he was one of the first ones to do YouTube videos in England, in the UK. So he's been doing this a long, long time. So he knows a lot, and I really like to listen to him and his wife together. They're a hoot to listen to. So if you have a chance, tune in and watch them. And the Thrifting Wanderluster. Her name is Jennifer. And she seems like a really nice person. And so those are two people that you should tune into and see and watch their YouTube videos. So that's what I had to say about today. And I still have lots of things I still have about half the things from the last load to take pictures of and list. And I'm still doing my inventory. I've done maybe 6 more bins. I counted up my bins. I have almost 50 bins. So you're not seeing them all here. I have nearly 50 bins and hanging clothes upstairs and 2 big shoe racks of shoes. Those all have to be inventoried. So I've gone through at least, I've done at least maybe 10 bins. I have a lot to do yet. So anyway, I'm going to close for now. That was my little haul for today. Not much, but I didn't really need much because one of the bins, I found 5 things in it that were not listed. So I have to take them out of the bags, re-photograph them because I still don't have the photos. But I won't have to measure them because that's all on the slip of paper that's on the bag. So I do have to re-photograph them. And of course, when I take them out of the bag, they'll be all wrinkled. I may have to iron them or steam them to get them ready to take pictures. So I have a lot of work to do. So tell me what you think about, I'm sorry I don't have the chat up. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What you think about me trying some of these reseller boxes. I've already ordered one, I think medium size one, which is only like 14 pieces or something. It's not a huge amount. I'm not even sure how much, but we'll see how that goes. I'll do an unboxing when I get it online. On a video. I'll do an unboxing with my first box. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to close for now. Say goodbye. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like. And send me a comment. Say hello. Bye-bye.